Yesterday, I popped up for the Rave event. For those of you who recognize me, those of you who said hi, it was great to see you. Hope you had a good time. More to say about this through the chaos, the good vibes, the people of every race and religion hanging out and partying. But what I find most fascinating, sad and fascinating about all of this is the advent of our Rave Penunggangs. So poops, it's no secret that a lot of people don't like the Rave. It has become the #1 penunggang agama fuel in this country. People talking about morality. Ini bukan budaya kita. Mudarat tiada manfaat. Batalkan Tiong King Sing letak jawatan.
Ooh, that rhymed.
But you know the most interesting one came from Zahid in saying that entertainment must respect values and sensitivities, even as he suggested more Islamic education in schools with predictably hilarious results.
Maybe that's why Akmal cancelled the DJs. #discrimination. I mean, it's just EDM, bro. And in case you haven't realized, one of your golden boys happens to be a DJ, and a damn good one too.
Clearly, all that's happening is that every single one of these people probably doesn't actually care. I mean, think about it. All of this stuff took a ton of time to organize, and mad respect for the organizers. And also, by the way, the Ministry of Tourism and Culture for approving this ever since April the 8th, long before the very first objections started coming out, starting from April 24th. And before you know it, then everybody starts joining the bandwagon, jumping on jati diri negara tak suitable untuk budaya kami. Selamatkan negara ini, datangkan bala ya Tuhan. So they scream. But you know, the question really is, Motak released a statement that they were gonna do this on the 8th of April, and today it's the last day of the festival, and only now and in the last week did y'all start complaining. Why? Because y'all want to tunggang. Doesn't matter whether it's the Mufti, whether it's Zahid, whether it's anybody else. I mean, y'all literally had more than 20 days to say everything you wanted, and even way before that, what did you do? Absolutely nothing. You can say that Motak is responsible, and the great Tiong King Sing kind of like pushed through because he wanted to spray water at everybody. I mean, I don't blame him though, like spraying water on jumpers must actually be pretty fun, so I look forward to doing that at some point. But yeah dude, if the government really cared about any of this, then do you really think that the event would have been approved? Do you really think that there would have been a rave? But of course, a whole bunch of people want to go out there and slander and play a game of whispers about how ini tidak sesuai dengan budaya kami. Why don't you celebrate local values? Tahu tak apakah agama persekutuan? Ya Tuhan, datangkan bala. And it is very obvious to me that all of this is just fake. It's literally just for votes. You think any of these people actually care about moral values? No, they do not care.
And for the people joining this party,
they are only there because it makes them feel good to be outraged. It's like if you can do nothing else in your own life and somehow this really convenient thing comes along and it makes you feel good to scream out, represent your agama. The more you scream out, the more votes you get, the more likes, the more angry comments. Wow, it's like pouring out an entire jar of honey for ants, bro. But you know, when I was actually at the Rave, I can see on the ground that a lot of people don't actually care about that. In fact, one of the first groups of people I talked to was this entire group of Malay people who were gossiping about how which was actually kind of funny, so we had a chat about that. And they were like, Alah, okay je lah, aku nak datang, you wanna come, then just go ahead. So we had a chat about that and about how like all these people just want to control you, they want to act like they care about you, but actually, they don't actually care about you. They did nothing during the time when they could have actually cancelled the event. Why do you need to listen to them about what your culture should be when it's very obvious that their culture is menunggang agama, menunggang lagi, complain about race and religion in 2026, act special, ashamed of nothing, entitled to everything, contributing nothing into the world. These guys want to be your so-called leaders, pemimpin umat, penentang budaya barat dan hedonism, secularism. But actually, if you really think about, then there's actually nothing that's worth following in their lives. So if you're watching this video and you think to yourself, I want to go for the festival, I think you should just go for the festival, because honestly, there's no need to be listening to people who never actually bothered about what you think, and at the end of the day, do nothing good for you except religiously and morally gaslight you while trying to send their kids to private schools. You and I both know that y'all cannot give what you do not have, and I think that's pretty obvious in this comment section. And honestly, when I look at the rain rave and how every single one of these people is getting triggered, I can't help but just be all like, you buggers deserve it. Anyway, what do you think, Sapoops? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. That's all I'll say about that, and bye.